Kingmaker is a jewel. So you have done at least 3 runs, full 3 runs of Wrath of the Righteous, but you have never played Kingmaker. Wow, Gerlan. Wow. I did not think I was gonna be this saddened. Kingmaker is so amazing. It's so good. So you don't have the same... So you never got the same feelings that I did when I saw Jubilost books everywhere, or when you see the cleric coming back, forgot the name, or even when you see the storyteller's part in all of this. Wow. Wow. So you don't know a Miri? You don't know a Miri's anything? Oh my god, no! Okay, I'm gonna be playing Kingmaker not as soon as I finish Wrath of the Righteous, but I will be playing Kingmaker by the end of this year, just so you know. So, if you don't play Kingmaker thus far, or, you know, by any reason, but you might not, who knows, then I'm gonna be playing Kingmaker to its best, and I think I'm gonna try it unfair. Do we lost a flying ship? How could you even think of proposing such a thing? Next, you will tell me that we should travel by portals or streak across the sky in a winged chariot. Oh, Doobie. Don't look at me like that. I know what you mean. That this cart has experienced things you wouldn't see in your worst nightmare. That it's time to retire and put its wheels up beside the fire, axles creaking as it tells its cart's grandchildren stories of its wild youth. Yes, he's kind of everywhere. That I can't afford more reliable transportation than this wreck. To this, I will say that great explorers and discoverers set out on their expeditions on foot, and they do not complain about it. Yet, you can't even survive comfortable ground-based travel in an ordinary cart. And with that, the owner of the expressive voice turns to you and nods as if he didn't expect to see anyone else. Jubilas Nathropel. I'm just passing through. Does Kingmaker have turn-based combat? Yes, they have implemented turn-based combat on Kingmaker afterwards. But it sucks. Don't do turn-based combat. Come on, it's so good. It's so good. I'll probably get those in reverse, yeah. When I play Kingmaker. Kingmaker is... it's so good. But I like turn-based combat. I know, but... it just feels like such a shame to be playing a game like this, which in my view is the best... Wait a second. Did I just fail a knowledge word check? Seriously? Did I just failed to know who Jubilost is? That's... no, it won't take that. So I have nothing against turn-based combat, but you mean to play it like the Pathfinder tabletop game is intended to be played? No, because if you stop to think about it, any tabletop is supposed to be played on ongoing, not ongoing, on turn-based combat, and every RPG, every one of them. But the thing is, it just reminds me a lot of Baldur's Gate. It just reminds me a lot of very old school CRPGs, where not even CRPGs, like if you stop to think about how turn-based used to work in the old days, like Final Fantasy, for example, where everyone would have their... it was without pause. It was still turn... it was just like this. So I don't know, maybe it's just me being too traditionalistic to even embrace the idea that it's okay to be playing turn-based combat in a game like this. I think that most of the difficulty comes from trying to understand what the hell is going on when you don't, you know? It makes me feel like I've achieved more. But I'm a masochist, so don't listen to me. don't. Never mind me. Whoa, great. Okay, perfect. The name is familiar to you. Wrathoftherighteous is an eccentric gnome scholar from Absalon, traveler, explorer, popularizer of silent science, journalist, and author of a dozen books and countless articles. Due to his overly sharp tongue, he's been sentenced to death or exile by no fewer than 3 or 4 nations of Galarian. Every year, new rumors surface of his death at the hands of some offended monarch or other. I've heard about you. You're a scientist and explorer, aren't you? Yes, everything above. Ponies! They're so cute and chubby, just like Soot. May I pet your ponies, please? Jubilos stops short and glares at Ember with indignation. Oh, I love Jubilos so much. Ember looks back at him with innocent devotion, waiting for his permission. Oh. Oh, well, fine. You may pet the ponies, girl. Now then, where were we? Oh, I am Jubilos Wrathoftherighteous, a scientist and journalist at your service. Oh, see, he's so great. Oh my god, you can attack him? Owlcat, how dare you? How dare you? Seriously, you can't attack Juby? Oh, that's so rude. That's like the rudest, that's the meanest thing possible. I've heard rumors of your death. Jubilos shrugs in an empathetic, dismissive way. These rumors never stop. I'm not a desk jockey, but a field researcher and a cartographer. I spent most of my time on the road, stopping only briefly to finish a paper or give a lecture. Every time the unknown of new mysterious lands swallows me, my detractors jump at the chance to spread stories of my death. I have now bought Kingmaker. Happy? Yes, yes, I am so happy, Yerlon. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. This is very, very heartwarming. Thank you so much. Kingmaker is a piece of work. You're gonna love it. It's so good. Kingmaker is so good. Oh, it's so great. It is less in-depth than this game, just so you know. It was their first game. So you don't have multi-classing in Kingmaker. But it's a goddamn great one. And please don't kill the companions. None of them. Don't kill the companions. Not a single one of them, okay? Now that I know it has turn-based combat, I will have fun playing it. Oh, don't say that. And don't kill any of the companions, okay? Any. Just listen to me. Listen to me. Don't attack your companions. You will want to sometimes, but don't kill them. Just remember my voice saying no, 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 when when you think of doing it, because the game is amazing and every companion is marvelous except for her. Anyway, where were I? I've been credited with perishing in the deaths of by the eye of Abendego. Abendego? Abendego. I have never heard of this before in this game. Meeting my end at the hands of the whispering tyrant when last fall fell, and many far less impressive deaths, such as being drowned by kobolds in the river in a place not marked on any map. Hogwash. I do not imagine myself being immortal, but so far I've been able to avoid meeting Pharasma. There's still so much to learn about this world. Nice! Jubilos's speech seems confident, and there's no reason to doubt his words. Yet, he mentioned the fall of Lastwall as a well-known fact, but you know for certain this nation is alive and well. You just happen to be passing through so deep in the world wound. What's bothering you? Of course, I didn't mean to say this happened by accident. Passing through simply means I do not intend to conduct extensive research or educational work here. Just make a few observations here and there. That doesn't sound in the slightest bit suspicious. So, Reggie is also gnome, and I'm so thankful that I have Reggie in my party next to Jubilost, because the reason why I got so in love with gnomes, it was because of Juby. So Juby is a great gnome, and he's just like Reggie. Okay, he's just like Reggie. Has a very thick carapace, and he doesn't let anyone in until he does. So that's maybe something it's gnomey to be, but Reggie reminds me a lot of GB. And that's one of the reasons why I love Reggie so much. Jubilost's gaze immediately fixes on Regil. Aha! Paralictor the Range, I presume. Over your many years of service, I've sent no fewer than 5 requests for an interview or comment on certain events for the Independents. You've denied every one of them. What a pity. I am no longer a Paralictor. There have been 4 requests from you. He corrects him mechanically. Furthermore, I have no intention of cooperating with an individual like you under any circumstances. Some of your stunts, especially those related to the so-called freedom of speech, border on incitement. And why, pray tell, does a representative of the Hell Knights dislike freedom of speech? Your organization claims to be the absolute bastion of law and order. Dun dun. I'm sure you've nothing to fear, as a free press could hardly besmirch those who have no sins and no machinations on their conscience. Regil pauses, his pale yellow eyes boring in Jubilost, and then he shrugs. I see. So after 4 denials, you decided to change tactics and use this crude method to get me to comment on the Order's activities? I must disappoint you a 5th time by not saying another word. What's wrong with your card? Oh, I suppose I shouldn't have let this. Sadly, my cart is stuck, and my assistants... He casts a peevish look at 3 gnomes shuffling awkwardly nearby. As it turns out, are completely incapable of applying the most simple practical skills in fixing this blasted wagon. I would appreciate your help, Commander. All I need to do is to attach the wheel, clear the road, and calm the poor ponies. The word would cause them great stress. How do you know I'm the commander? I haven't introduced myself. Obviously, it's about my acumen. Surely you didn't expect a renowned scientist to be so ignorant as to not recognize the most significant historical figure in this region and era. Okay, I'll do it. I love you, Juby. This is wonderful, and don't think me an ungrateful lout. I'll be sure to mention your generosity in the article I'll write about this encounter. I'm going to take some notes, and you may get started on the repairs, Commander. Okay, this is easy. After 10 minutes of work and a little bit of ingenuity, the wheel slides back in place, none the worse for wear. A thought just occurred to me, Commander. What do you think of your place in history? Oh my god, this is all tactics to get an interview with me. This is a tactic just to get information off of me. Juby, you don't have to do that. Dear friends of mine told me much about you and your crusade. First one. Is this an attempt to interview me? Were this an interview, I would be asking you awkward questions. I have plenty, believe me. I could start by asking you about the source of the mythical power that made all of Mendav consider you the chosen one of the gods. And then move on to asking, how does it feel to be the hero in one of the greatest scams in modern history? But I'm not doing this. I'm merely satisfying my curiosity. Perhaps my fate has been far from ordinary, but I'm satisfied with the path I've chosen and the person that I've become. And are those forced to follow you happy? Those who depend on you? Or are you one of those people who goes ahead without bothering to ask the opinions of others? Well, the latter. Sorry. Then again, who am I to lecture one of the greatest figures of our time? Be on your way, and Desna will aid you. I'll just stand by here, by the side of the road, and take some notes. Do you revert Desna too? You must have traveled far and seen much. The goddess smiles upon wanderers. Ah, a sister Desnan. Desnan. And of a very unusual kind. Yes, I've been to many places, and I hope to visit many more. But I'm surprised at your admiration. Does Galarian truly overshadow the wonders of extraplanar travel for you? In the past, I did not travel. I hunted. I saw no wonders. I did not understand the delights of walking the road, seeing new places, or making new acquaintances. So you have surely seen more than I have because I could not see. My eyes were closed. By the way, this one pony is still like ecstatic right here. And then there's Ember with one pony. This is so cute. Then I wish you to keep them open and see all that you wish to see. It is worth to spend a lifetime traveling, or even more than one. Okay. Let's calm the ponies. The pony's eye seems oddly intelligent. You get the uneasy feeling that the ponies are playing along with your attempts to calm them, chuckling on them to themselves. Still, they obediently stand where they're supposed to, ready to pull the cart. Okay, let's clear the way for the cart. Ember is all the way over there now. Your efforts are not in vain. The pile of junk blocking the cart has been swept aside. Okay, that's it. Did all I could. What? Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I should be on my way. How unfortunate. Haven't yet satisfied my curiosity. But what can you do? Time waits for no one. I have a feeling there's something you're not telling me, Mr. Nathropple. There are some strange slips in your speech and demeanor. Jubilos pauses. I must admit, acting is not one of my talents. I was hoping to casually run into you in a completely natural way and then ask a few questions. But it is tricky to appear natural when this chance encounter takes place in the middle of the word wound and you come from the future. Jubilos pauses again for dramatic effect. Yes, exactly as I said. Some of my friends, many in number, but acting as one, can do the most curious things to time. I humbly asked them for an opportunity to meet the legendary commander of the Fifth Crusade in person. I desperately wanted to take a few notes on such a fateful figure of Galarian's history for my article on the Age of Lost Omens. I hope you're not angry about this small masquerade. And even if you are angry, I'm still satisfied. Huh. I'm not surprised by any of this. I'm not. Truly am not. Alright, best of luck to you. I hope you come by these parts again. My apologies, but 1,000 more discoveries await me. I can't stay in one place too long. But I'm glad to have met you. This conversation provided me with much food for thought. Farewell, Commander. Having already turned to his cart, Jubilos suddenly slaps himself on the forehead. Oh, I almost forgot. I was asked to give you this. Asked by who? Golden Toad? Is this a reference to the first game? It is, isn't it? It is a reference to the first game. remember this though. Probably did not get the reference, but another streamer did. Yeah, it's a... almost completely sure it's a reference to the first game. Oh, he left some loot behind. Nice! Now I need another one, and that's it. Okay, I got demon blood too. Now all I need is cold iron and another magical hide. That's all I need now. And the game should totally provide me with more than they ask, right? The game should probably provide me more of those than I should. Based off exploring and so.
Drown me.
Let's explore because that's what we gotta do. What's this? There's nothing here.
What's in wait for me there?
I doubt it. There has to be something here. Has to be more loot. Okay, there isn't. Nice. I'm actually really happy. Get the toad. Nice. No time to explain, just get the toad. Well, when you do Jubilost quest, do you want to know or do you not want to know? Do you want to know or just no? Sure. Okay. So, if you guys are watching me on YouTube and you don't want to know, just skip 3 minutes ahead, okay? So, when you do Jubilost quest on Kingmaker, he wants to know about the Elders and the other world, basically the first world. So you go into a competition of one of the Elders, and it's a competition that happens 1 in a million years and something like that. And you can actually ask, if you win, you can actually ask for a question from the Elders, which are the know-it-all things. And this competition is so funny because one of the competitors puts a spell on people, and then you find the other competitors have been turned into frogs, so they don't participate, which is extremely funny. But they keep talking with each other. They're like brothers. I don't remember exactly, but their party is that they become frogs, and you might become frog as well. I think that's the point. But the thing is, the most interesting part was the tentacles part, which I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'm just gonna let you do it. But yeah, tentacles. But just so you know. Let's do the bladesmith. Are we cool? I think we are cool. We're quite okay, although we don't have spells. So let's get some spells going. A lot of corruption, but it will be beaten up. Okay, 13 hours.
My fingers are getting white. How much more time do I have? 20 years? 10? 1? I do not fear death. But what if bleaching makes me lazy and undisciplined? I hope I do not live to see such a disgrace.
Oh, feeling bad for this. Okay, so now we should have stuff back. We have rested for 13 hours. Whoa, we got a scroll of angelic knowledge. Nice. Cute. Let's see. Got an amulet. The fate of the voice that cursed bard of the cursed bard. The craftsmen of the crusade were asking for the cursed bard's vocal cords so that they can place them in a relic that will honor his memory. Now, all that is left is to decide what kind of item this relic is going to be. Either an amulet, a lyre. Sure, let's get the lyre. The Fate of Baphomet's Fire. That's a new one. Okay, let's start doing the old ones. This is an old one. Need to go back to Dresden sometime soon. But the one thing that I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna battle if I can. If I find demons. Let's go down here and clear this. I didn't even see what it was. I did not even see what I was gonna be battling against. Oh, nice! It's these days. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get rid of these ones first. No, not my rogues. Oh, you're so rude. Which is why you're dying first. That's not good. Let's get rid of the big boys first. And if we go again, we won't. Okay, alright. Nice crit! Whoa, the damage! It chopped that man in half. Nice! Another army to defeat. So we opened our way to Pillar's Fall. Now I have an army here. Discover another army over here. Let's fight. Let's scout our way around. As much as we can. Gonna summon. Nice. Really great job. Very, very clean. I won't bother with these because we're gonna win nonetheless. GG. Oh, you know something that I really have to do. Wait a second. Low rumbling comes from the mouth of the volcano. Crude drawings cover the surrounding stones, indicating that the place was once used for sacrifices to the fire in the depths. These drawings are much older than Sarkoris, but powerful demons managed to subjugate both the energy of this place and its keeper spirits. Okay, energy points. Meh. Something that I had to do is to bring these dudes over. Let's not forget. Keep going. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Oh, yes. Witches. Dispel, misfortune. I mean, minus 4 to con. Don't think that we have enough rounds to get these going. Do I use headhunters? I do. Okay, the more troops I can get, the better. Go back to our main army. Let's save and let's keep going. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach them. Yeah, I won't. Next time, though. Wow, look at this. Lily 2s and wizards. Magi. Whoa. It's the first time we're seeing one of those. These things hurt. But I suppose that we're on a good go here to clear that upper part. Okay. Let's save. We have rested already, so let's just enter.